Good to see you here again. This is WokTheTok, and today we bring you the top $5 million movies by Chadwick Boseman, King of Wakanda. He is famously known as T'Challa, the King of Wakanda, and the Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman died at the age of 43, succumbing to complications related to colon cancer in 2020. Boseman has starred in over 30 movies and television series. He landed his first major acting role as a series regular on Persons Unknown, an American mystery serial drama television series. Chadwick later landed breakthrough performances portraying historical figures including baseball player Jackie Robinson, singer James Brown, and Supreme Court Justice Thurgood Marshall. In this video, we bring you the top 5 grossing films of Chadwick Boseman. Number 5, 42. 42 is a 2013 American biographical sports film about baseball player Jackie Robinson. In 1947, Jackie Robinson rewrote the future of pro baseball when he broke through the racial barrier to become the first American MLB player in modern history. Chadwick Boseman stars as Jackie Robinson. Although Chadwick Boseman underwent weeks of baseball training to prepare for his lead role in this movie, former minor league player Joshua Barcom stood in for him in some scenes. The title of the film is a reference to Robinson's jersey number, which was retired across all Major League Baseball teams. 42 was released in the US on April 12, 2013. The film broke the record for the highest box office opening weekend by a baseball movie, earning $27.3 million. The movie grossed $95 million in the US and $2.5 million in other territories, for a worldwide total of $97.5 million against a production budget of $40 million. Number 4, Captain America: Civil War. Captain America: Civil War is a 2016 American superhero movie based on the Marvel Comics character Captain America. It is the sequel to the Captain America: The First Avenger and Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Political involvement in the Avengers' affairs causes a rift between Captain America and Iron Man. The film is produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. It is the 13th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It held its world premiere in Los Angeles on April 12, 2016, and was released in the US on May 6th as the first film in Phase 3 of the MCU. Chadwick acted as T'Challa, the Black Panther, the prince of the African nation of Wakanda. Boseman developed the Wakandan accent himself and uses it during the entire production. The movie grossed $408.1 million in the US and Canada and $745.2 million in other territories, for a worldwide total of $1.153 billion. By May 10, 2016, just 4 days after its release in the US, the film had grossed $737.8 million, surpassing the entire theatrical gross of its predecessor. It became the highest grossing movie of the year 2016. It stands at number 22 on the all-time list of the highest grossing movies. Deadline Hollywood estimated the film's net profit to be $193.4 million, placing it 8th on the list of 2016 most valuable blockbusters. Number 3, Black Panther. Black Panther is arguably Chadwick Boseman's signature movie, the 18th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Black Panther features a predominantly black cast featuring actors like Michael B. Jordan, Oscar-winning Lupita Nyong'o, Daniel Kaluuya, Letitia Wright, Winston Duke, Angela Bassett, and Forest Whitaker. Boseman returns home after the death of his father, the King of Wakanda, to the isolated, technologically advanced African nation to succeed to the throne and take his rightful place as king. But when a powerful old enemy reappears, T'Challa's mettle as king and Black Panther is tested when he is drawn into a formidable conflict that puts the fate of Wakanda and the entire world at risk. The movie grossed $700.1 million in the US and Canada and $646.9 million in other territories for a worldwide total of $1.347 billion. It became the highest grossing solo superhero film of all time and the third highest grossing Marvel Cinematic Universe film overall. It stands at number 12 on the all-time list of the highest grossing movies. Deadline Hollywood estimated the film's net profit to be $476.8 million. Number 2, Avengers Infinity War. In Avengers Infinity War, the Avengers and their allies must be willing to sacrifice all in an attempt to defeat the powerful Thanos before his blitz of devastating and ruin puts an end to the universe. The 19th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is the sequel to The Avengers and The Avengers Age of the Ultron. The film was directed by Anthony and Joe Russo. Chadwick features as T'Challa, the Black Panther, the king of the African nation of Wakanda, who gained his enhanced strength by ingesting the heart-shaped herb. He turns into dust at the powers of Thanos in the last scene of the film. The movie grossed $678.8 million in the US and Canada and $1.30 billion in the other territories of the world for a worldwide total of $2.048 billion. Its worldwide opening weekend of $640.5 million was the biggest of all time. Deadline Hollywood estimated the film's net profit to be $500 million, placing it first on the list of 2018's most valuable blockbusters. It stands at number 5 on the all-time list of the highest grossing movies. Number 1, Avengers Endgame. Avengers Endgame is a 2019 American superhero film based on the Marvel Comics superhero team, The Avengers. It is the 22nd film in the interconnected films and the climax of an epic journey. After the devastating events of Avengers Infinity War in 2018, the universe is in ruins. With the help of the remaining allies, the Avengers assemble once more in order to reverse Thanos' actions and restore balance to the universe. Chadwick features as T'Challa the Black Panther, the king of the African nation of Wakanda. The movie grossed $858.4 million in the US and Canada and $1.939 billion in other territories of the world. This makes a worldwide total of $2.8 billion. It is the highest grossing film of all time without inflation adjustments, ahead of Gone with the Wind, Avatar and the Titanic. Its worldwide opening weekend of $1.2 billion is the biggest of all time and nearly double Infinity War's previous record of $640.5 million. Deadline Hollywood estimated the film's net profit to be $890 million, placing it first on the list of 2019's most valuable blockbusters. Let us know in the comments below what your best movie pick of Chadwick Boseman is. May his soul rest in peace. This is Walk the Talk.